Not all rulers wear crowns. Some whisper behind red velvet curtains, their names forgotten by history, their power eternal. One such family is the Orsini, an ancient Roman aristocratic dynasty whose grip on the Vatican has endured for nearly 1,000 years. Known by researchers and conspiracy theorists alike as the Grey Cardinals of the Vatican, the Orsini family has been quietly shaping papal decisions, influencing global power structures, and manipulating religious and political chessboards from the shadows. But who are they? And how did they embed themselves so deeply in the heart of one of the world's most powerful institutions? The House of Orsini traces its roots back to the 11th century, emerging as one of Rome's most influential noble families during the Middle Ages and the Renaissance. They held castles, armies, and titles. But more importantly, they held popes. At least 5 popes and dozens of cardinals were closely related to or directly installed by the Orsini. Their members didn't just support the Vatican, they were the Vatican. The family controlled key strongholds across central Italy and maintained brutal rivalries with other noble houses like the Colonna. Civil wars often broke out not between countries, but between these powerful clans, dragging the Pope himself into their feuds. To understand the reach of the Orsini, you must understand the concept of kingmakers. In multiple papal conclaves, it was whispered that the winner was not chosen by divine inspiration, but by Orsini negotiation. Cardinal Giambattista Orsini played a major role in papal politics during the 15th century. His maneuvering often decided who would sit on the Holy See. Unlike other families, they didn't seek the crown. They preferred influence, naming bishops, guiding policy, and ensuring their allies sat in key Vatican posts. They were the Grey Cardinals, figures with no official rank but total control. The term Grey Cardinal may well have originated from this family. It refers to someone with no formal authority but massive power behind the scenes, often a personal advisor to a ruler who whispers the real orders. Modern members of the Orsini family no longer wear armor or command armies, but are rumored to sit at the tables of elite financial and religious institutions. Insiders claim they still influence the Vatican Bank, advise religious orders, and maintain private networks with Jesuit and Opus Dei factions. Their wealth is hidden, their titles are rarely used, and their influence deniable. This makes them dangerous, powerful, eternal. Some theorists believe Orsini bloodlines run through modern political figures and global banking dynasties, though these claims are often dismissed publicly and persist in private circles. The Grey Cardinal is not a myth, it's a role, and for centuries it was real. This figure didn't need to hold an official post. His proximity to power was enough. He operated in the shadows, often cloaked in monk-like silence, speaking only when it mattered and always behind closed doors. His word could shift policy, start wars, or silence a rival, all without public record. Today, many say the role still exists, passed silently through noble bloodlines like the Orsini. In a world obsessed with elections and media, the Grey Cardinal reminds us, the truest power never seeks the spotlight. The Orsini aren't alone. They form the inner circle of what some call the Black Nobility, aristocratic families that stayed in power after the fall of monarchies by infiltrating finance, intelligence, and religion. They are believed to maintain alliances with the Jesuit order, the intellectual shock troops of Catholicism. The Society of Jesus, also known as the Jesuit order or the Jesuits, is a religious order of clerics regular of pontifical right for men in the Catholic Church headquartered in Rome. It was founded in 1540 by Ignatius of Loyola and 6 companions with the approval of Pope Paul III. The Knights of Malta, a military order with diplomatic immunity in dozens of countries. The Sovereign Military Order of Malta, officially the Sovereign Military Hospitaller Order of St. John of Jerusalem, of Rhodes and of Malta, and commonly known as the Order of Malta or the Knights of Malta, is a Catholic lay religious order, traditionally of a military, chivalric, and noble nature. Opus Dei, an elite Catholic society with deep banking and political ties. Opus Dei is an institution of the Catholic Church founded in Spain in 1928 by José María Escrivá. Its mission is to help its lay and clerical members seek holiness in their everyday occupations and societies. Opus Dei is officially recognized within the Catholic Church, although its status has evolved. These groups aren't just religious, they're operational. So, are the Orsini just an old family with stories from the past? Or are they the architects of unseen influence in the 21st century? While public power shifts through elections and headlines, shadow power lingers, unseen, unchallenged, and often ignored. The Orsini don't appear on Forbes lists or election ballots, but their name still rings in the halls of the Vatican. They don't need to be seen. True power doesn't knock, it whispers. You may not believe in them, but that doesn't mean they don't believe in ruling you. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for compelling stories about the Vatican's secrets and intrigues.